I'm Alex Morash, and let's queer up gay culture. Online donors raised over $150,000 for gay dad who allegedly attacked an anti-gay troll on the street. A crowdfunding campaign is raising funds to support the legal defense of David Vulin, a gay father arrested after a street altercation in West Hollywood, California. The incident occurred as David and his husband, Anthony Vulin, were walking with their newborn in a Los Angeles neighborhood. They were approached by right-wing media personality Ryley Niemi and a camera crew. The Vulins state that this crew initially identified themselves as CNN reporters. During the encounter, Niemi questioned the couple with claims linking gay men to child molestation and made repeated remarks about their parenting and use of surrogacy. The couple appeared visibly uncomfortable and attempted to disengage. As they walked away, the situation escalated. David Vulin confronted the reporter, shoving him and later striking him. His husband said that David was arrested and released after approximately 12 hours. Authorities have charged Vulin with a felony count of vandalism, alleging damage to a camera valued at $400 or more. Anthony Vulin has disputed that claim. In a fundraising appeal, Anthony Vulin said the incident has been destabilizing for their family and emphasized the financial strain of mounting a legal defense. He described his husband as a devoted parent and said their priority is maintaining stability as the case moves forward. Niemi, in a follow-up video, claimed he attempted to de-escalate the situation and questioned the couple's response. However, online reaction has largely criticized the encounter, with many accusing the media personality of provoking the confrontation for content. Well, let's start with a few things. First off, some other liberal on here will do a beautiful bleeding heart thing of violence isn't the answer. I'm not going to discuss that. Instead, I'm going to say, one, how dare the police arrest this parent for defending his child? What happened to stand your ground in this country? You have a right to self-defense in America. And I think that this couple was defending themselves from what was clearly a provocative attempt to attack them and put their child in an unsafe situation. If some random people who clearly were not CNN anchors said they were a CNN crew, I would think I was about to be attacked too.
And also the invocation of this, essentially this decades-long blood libel, the whole idea that gay people will molest children. This is a whole cloth invention generated by James Dobson, the Family Research Council, and all those old guard homophobes that are mostly dead now, thank heavens. But these are the talking points that keep getting repeated over and over and over across generation just to demonize the LGBTQ community. You go to West Hollywood, one of the gay epicenters of the world, to basically play gotcha with a gay couple, and you don't expect quite literally a pushback? Come on.
The police arrest him and hold him for 12 whole hours.
I know.
It's insane to be like, the mayor of Los Angeles owes this couple an apology as far as
West Hollywood.
Well, it was in Los Angeles where it occurred, though.
Yeah, and all valid points. I mean, one of the things, working in an independent production company as a volunteer at this point, but one of the things I would recommend to people put in this position, if you're ever being interviewed, make sure you have something to sign and they identify themselves. They have ID, in this case, that they were really CNN crew, and that you sign a release, because then that protects you. There's a record, but then get a copy or take a picture of it.
So your crew doesn't claim they're a different news outlet?
No, we never misrepresent our brand. No.
But it's also, but that's what I'm going to guess that they're going to claim in their defense that they are interviewing on a public street and public spaces, and you can film whatever public you want. The problem is that this gotcha tactic, Jesse Waters used it for Fox News. He used to work for Bill O'Reilly. He would show up on the street, yell at people.
Said he was from Fox News, and he really was.
No, it's
Fox
fading.
News.
It's
fading.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm that liberal that was mentioned. Look, this is another story of a parent protecting their child, and I'm never going to say that. We've all been in a situation where you go into this primal instinct to protect those who are around you, whether it be your child or someone you love.
Yes,
I get that. I am also someone who's going to say, violence isn't always the answer. Unfortunately, it's like you have said, is where we're going. Unfortunately, because from what we've seen, because the dad was the person who actually did the first blow, he wasn't. That's not self-defense.
I think a jury might disagree. I hope a jury disagrees.
Well, here's the thing. If he's being baited with hate speech, then we're going down this different path, which then, yes, you are defending yourself. So I hate the fact that we're even having these conversations because, unfortunately, this is not a news reporter. This is some kid, and we keep seeing this, going on a platform, getting clicks so he can get paid.
Mm-hmm. And of course he also whines about, liberals being the violence ones. I mean, if you see the video, you see the caption is like, rainbow flag, the left is violence, they threatened to kill me. And it is all designed to drum up sympathy and dollars. It's a grift.
The other thing I'll say, if a lefty TikTok person went up and accosted a right-winger and the right-winger punched them, I assure you that old white straight man would not be spending 12 hours in a prison if they ever got charged at all.
It almost sounds like Niemi's an online version of the late Charlie Kirk.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there are plenty of them.
I've never heard of this particular content creator before. I don't think than anybody.
But the problem is there's more like him. I keep seeing there's people that go up and just punch people while the
camera's on.
One guy recently punched somebody, and the guy punched and laid him out.
And
so, this type of stuff is happening on a regular basis because it's what the general public reacts to. You react to a train crash, you react to violence, you react to public conflict.
There's a built-in audience.
Fort Lauderdale native clavicular, that person here all the time doing content.
The 20-year-old, I mean, he's a mess, and the truth is there's a whole ecosystem of people doing that. They even go overseas. Right now there's an American troll who is now imprisoned in South Korea because he basically insulted the Korean people on the street of Seoul and then expect them to not do anything because he went to Japan and people are just basically avoid him because Japanese culture of avoidance.
You have a choice, but your choice has consequences.
And I'll end my thoughts on this. I do think the one positive that might come out from this is maybe right-wing media pundits will think twice before messing with a gay couple again.
Yeah.
Let's hope so.
That's true. Well, as my mom used to say when we were kids, you're going to face the consequences. So there is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.
What made that